Hello friends, welcome to the shed. It's Tuesday and it's a beautiful, beautiful day here in West Virginia. Way better than yesterday's rain, let me tell you. Rode the bike today. It was very cold this morning, but the evening's ride home was fabulous. I kind of took the long ride home. I enjoy, meandering when it's nice out. But, yeah. Much prefer cool weather to rain. And hot, for that matter. Me and hot don't get along. Today I want to talk to you about mobile gaming. If you follow me on any in social media platforms, and even here on the show, I've talked a lot about Android games in particular, because in the past probably 3 years, mobile gaming has become my #1 gaming platform. And that's because I don't have the time to commit to a long game session. I have kids and they need my attention, and all that good stuff. But also, I do a lot of stuff. Right? Like, between work and this and board games, there's only so much of me that I can dedicate to extracurricular activities, we'll call them. So I just don't have the time to spend doing gaming. Now, my youngest and I would play games together quite a bit, actually. Borderlands 2 is one of her favorites. And we also used to play things like Wizard 101, and there's another online game we played besides Minecraft, obviously. So I still do some other, other gaming. But really, this mobile gaming has been... yeah, it's been my main form of gaming for the last 3 years, and I love it. And I try pretty much every suggested game that Google gives me. I tried all of the new games. I really try all of the indie stuff, like they have a special indie highlight or whatever. I definitely love that because those games are usually quirky and zany, and I like that sort of stuff. But I probably install and uninstall 10 to 15 games a week. So, a couple weeks back, I will link to here the episode where I talked about a game called Sabers Edge. Now, Sabers Edge is a matching gym thing, battle game where you have units and you battle and right? And I had some critical things to say about it because I actually really like the game. I really like the mechanic. I really like the setting and the IP and the artwork and the sounds. It all is gorgeous. The game just is boring. It's extremely underwhelming. And it becomes so very quickly. So I said that on the show. I did a thing and you guys watched it and some people have watched it. Well, apparently it got to the company, and I got this letter. And this letter first came from a person named Charles who said, I'm the community manager at Hibernum. I saw your thing. I showed it to the team because they like this sort of stuff. And so I ended up getting this letter from the producer of Sabers Edge named Marc-Andre LaRose, and he essentially said, first, I want to thank you for taking the time to comment about our product. You clearly have identified what is good and what is potentially an issue, blah, blah, blah. Here's the things we're going to do to fix it. All we need is time and people like you to help us look in the right direction, but especially to keep our product on the right track. He gave me a bunch of stuff that sounded really cool. Like, oh, these are really cool fixes. This is going to be really fun. blah, 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 you know, excellent stuff. If you are inclined, the next step would be to send us an email to here with your user ID so we can communicate directly with you and send you a little something. So cool. I thought that was really, really cool. They found my YouTube video. They reached out to me and said, we agree, we're going to fix it. Or not necessarily we agree, but hey, we have lots of stuff planned. Here's what we're going to do. So I was excited about that. I really was. And I almost jumped on here to tell you about it, like the next day. Like, hey guys, remember that game? But I didn't. So I did what they said. I wrote back, and I wrote them this long email about all of their specific. No, it wasn't like a preachy email. It wasn't like I went there to crap on them. I just wrote a concise, like, these are my thoughts. I want to help make this game better because I really like this game. Right? And so I wrote this extremely lengthy email. Not lengthy, but, you know, and took screenshots and all this stuff. Guess what? I've heard nothing. Literally nothing. Nothing in-game, nothing out-of-game, no content updates to speak of. It's still there. I'm still playing it. I log in, I do the dailies, and I log out. It takes about 10 minutes of my day. I'm hopeful that they'll one day fix it, but it was really cool that they reached out to me, and then really uncool that that's just where the discussion ended. I thought that I had made some really concise comments about their product and blah. So, I don't get it. You know, the game is amazing as far as gameplay goes, but then this week I found this other game, and I'm not going to tell you what it is yet. I'm not sure how I feel about it, but I will tell you this. It has no energy system, and because of that, I have found myself spending 2 or 3, maybe. I've just been making very long play sessions. Like, I forgot to stop playing. So, right off the bat, I think that it's a good thing. But the reason is the game has this level of depth that is unparalleled on mobile. And I don't understand why. Because it's the same type of game. Gem matching, I have units, you have units, I swipe, you swipe. The same basic idea. But on this new game that I'm playing, there is no, like, hard, you have to spend money or you can't progress past this point, unlike the other game. And because of that, I have found myself compelled to spend money. And I will spend money on mobile games. Don't get me wrong. If I like a product, I'm going to pay for it. It's just that simple. So, I'm going to play this a little more. But I want to hear what you think about mobile gaming. Do you enjoy it? Do you pay for it? Do you only seek out free games? And if you find a game that you like, do you stick with it? What are the games that you have stuck with? Comments. Go down there. Tell me about your favorite mobile games. Tell me why you like them. Or ask me if maybe you want to play some mobile games, but you're not sure where to go or what to look for. And then I can probably help you out, especially on Android. I can't help you out on iOS. I don't currently have an iOS device. But I'm curious to know what your consensus is on mobile gaming, whether you think it has a future, and whether I should spend more time on it on this channel. Currently, especially Android, currently there's not a great resource for Android gaming in the world. And the few Android gaming videos that I've done have actually been really well received. So I am interested in doing more of that content if you're interested in seeing it. So let me know. That's what the comments are for. Don't forget, send us stuff for Friday's episodes. Any Friday, future Fridays, friend Fridays. Send me content, pictures, stories, movies, whatever you want to send. And we can put it on Friday's episodes. Yeah, thank you guys for being here. Love talking to you guys. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy it. Don't forget to subscribe and leave me comments about Android games or anything for that matter. And I'll see you tomorrow.
Hey, Doc, wait! I want to ask you something.
Today's random fact comes from scienceline.org. What were the wisdom teeth used for? Anthropologists believe wisdom teeth, or the third set of molars, so they are molar teeth in case you didn't know. Those are the flat ones. that are used for... Anyway. Were the evolutionary answer to our ancestors' early diet of coarse, rough food, like leaves, roots, nuts, and meats, which required more chewing power and resulted in excessive wear of the teeth. So we had less pointy for tearing, because we tear with our hands, more grindy teeth. It seems like that. Seems like common sense. Wait, don't go. I forgot to mention during the main episode, The Daily Shed is now on Stitcher. If you are a Stitcher user and you want to listen to the audio-only version, please head over to Stitcher, find the channel. I'll put a link in the description, and you can listen to The Daily Shed on Stitcher. Thank you.